up everyone? My name is Marie. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. So for today's build, I'm actually doing something a little bit different. I'm creating a small series on my channel where I'm building Dutch row houses. These are typical Dutch row houses that you can find in basically every city here. So in today's build, I'm actually only doing the exterior of the houses, and I'm also doing the front yards of each of them. And then I think there's going to be 4 more parts of this, and in each part I'll be furnishing one house. I think that's what I'm going to do. I was planning on furnishing 2 houses in each part, but I already furnished one of them, and it took me a little bit longer than I expected. So I think I'll be doing one house in each part. So I hope you guys enjoy this enough to actually be interested in seeing the furnishing of these houses. But anyway, I'll be uploading those anyway, so yeah, I hope you enjoy that. As I said, this is going to be 4 row houses. They're gonna have the exact same windows and doors and everything, and the exact same floor plan. You can see that I am fiddling with the upstairs floor plan. I thought I had it figured out here, so I just copied it and did it the same way in each house. But then I was like, no, this doesn't really make any sense, because I really wanted the master bedroom to be in the front of the house, so that room could be connected to the little balcony in front. I thought that would be cute. So I decided that I wanted that, and then I changed it around. And I do actually think that I will be changing the upstairs floor plan for 1 or 2 of those houses, because, I mean, these aren't rental homes, usually. At least not in this video, and I was imagining this to be houses that you actually buy. So when you buy one of these, you can just renovate it all you want. You can put in different kitchens, you can change the floor plan upstairs, you can just renovate it however you like. So I thought it'd be pretty realistic to, actually put a different floor plan for a few of those houses that would suit the family that's gonna be living there. Because I did create little storylines in my head for each family in these row houses. So I'll be going into detail about that more when I am furnishing each house. But basically here you can see me adding a little, I don't know what to call that, a little shed or something. In the back is actually connected to the house. You can get there from the inside as well. And here I'm just figuring out the wallpaper for each of those houses. It's funny because I actually took inspiration from my own neighborhood for this. I went for a jog the other day, as I do regularly, and I pass these houses pretty much every day. But I was actually, while I was going for my run, I was actually thinking about what to build next. I don't know, I was a little bit on a builder's block, I suppose. But then I passed those houses and I was looking at them, and I always think these houses look so cute and homey, and there's always something going on, someone's birthday, and there's like decorations in the front yard and everything, and I don't know, they look so cozy and lived in, And then I passed those houses and I was like, wait a second, this is exactly what I should be building in The Sims. I've never actually built row houses before, and with the new roommate feature that came with University, these houses could actually work quite well. I mean, you would still have to lock doors and everything if you don't want your neighbors coming into your house when you don't want them to. But I suppose it could work in a way, so that made it even more fun to actually build these houses. And here you can see me just fiddling around with the front yards a little bit. I was adding some pathways and some bushes and everything. You can actually download these row houses from my gallery. I just put up an empty version of the row houses, so they will have the front yard decorated, but the insides will be completely empty for you to furnish, and you can just, of course, delete all the decorations in the front yard as well, and just put your own little family in it and decorate it the way you want it to. But I will also, once I finish decorating and furnishing all the houses, I will also be uploading a fully furnished version to the gallery, so you can download that and use that if you want to. You can actually download this by searching my username Simmarysims in the gallery, or just the hashtag Simmary or the hashtag Simmarysims. And you will be able to download this. I didn't use any CC, and I think they fixed that glitch where some of our builds from, I think more users experience this problem where your builds would only be visible when you check the show custom content filter, even though you didn't use any. That was the case for me for a while. But I think they fixed that, and I think this will be able for you. You'll be able to download this without checking that show custom content filter. So it'll be right there. And here you can see me adding just some terrain paint and everything. Now I'm decorating the first front yard. I imagined an elderly couple living in this house. An elderly couple that did have one kid, but they obviously are grown up now and they moved out and they have one kid of their own now. So these elderly people, they do have one grandkid. And I imagined that grandkid coming over quite often. I think the grandparents quite like babysitting their grandkid, and I think the parents are quite busy working all the time. And I don't know, I was just imagining these grandparents spending a lot of time with their grandkid, grandson, or granddaughter, whatever you like. I didn't really think that out yet. And I also imagined these elderly people to have a cat, but that will be more. You can see that better when I'm decorating and furnishing the house in one of the next parts. And then for this house, I imagined a single mom, could also be a dad, but I imagined a single mom living here with her two sons, twins. I think they're going to be teenagers, so I'll be furnishing this house for one mom and her two teenage sons, her twin sons. And yeah, that house is going to be quite different than the elderly couple's house, of course. And then, oh yeah, I did want to put a little detail in the coloring of the door and the window, you know, because obviously you can paint that if you want to. So I imagined these people did that. Oh yeah, and here I was inspired by another row of houses in my neighborhood to just paint the, you know, the ground floor a different color on the outside than the first floor. I thought that gave it a little bit more detail, made it a little bit more realistic. And yeah, I'm decorating this front yard for a quite large family. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I think this is going to be one of those houses where I'll be changing the floor plan a little bit on the inside, because I did imagine that a family of like 5 would live in this house, 2 parents and then 2 kids and 1 toddler. I think that's what I'm going to do, and I imagined this family to be, you know, really colorful and just really lively and really, I don't know if that's a word, but I'm sure you know what I mean. This is not going to be a neat family. I imagine this family to be, you know, a little bit messy, because they do have 3 kids, and it's a small house with a small front yard. So it's going to be quite messy around here, and they don't really care about having everything clean and out of the way. So their front yard is also a little bit messy. There's plants everywhere. It's quite colorful. And I did imagine this house to be for a single sim who probably just graduated and is a little bit more on the minimalistic, modern side of things. So they'll be quite different, these houses. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you are interested enough to be watching the different parts of this and to see how it all turned out. As I said, you can download this, the empty or at least almost empty. There's going to be front yard, but you can download the almost empty version of this as you see it right in this video. You can download it on the gallery by searching my username Simmarysims. The furnished version The furnished version isn't up there yet, but I'll be uploading that one once I'm done furnishing all the houses. Oh yeah, here you can see me adding some more details, some of the electrical boxes, things. I don't know how to call that, but here you can see what I did there. And just adding some more details. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. You can also follow me on Instagram. My username is Simmarysims. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!